hope you can smell the energy in the air this weekend. Tomorrow night, Saturday, today being Saturday. Oh, it's the Royal Rumble. Thank God have given us something to be excited for, even though the go-home shows were weak as hell. It's the Royal Rumble. You can't get anything better than that. And I got a prediction video. My third one already this week, and I've had so many prediction videos recently. It's just been ridiculous. Man, so I'm just gonna start going from I'm just gonna go from top to bottom. I looked at it on Wikipedia, the match card. It looks simple. 8 matches. I don't know if they're gonna add a ninth or do one on the pre-show. I think the one match I can see on the pre-show, or 2 matches I can see on the pre-show, is Shorty G versus Sheamus and Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo for the United States Championship. Those are 2 matches I can see on the pre-show. Every other match is going to simply be on the main show. But my prediction, because I've been holding these predictions in for quite some time. I made these predictions back in November on my Twitter. Well, for the men's and women's Royal Rumble. I'm going to start off from the bottom up because of Wikipedia. I'm going to say the first match for the U.S. Championship, Andrade versus Humberto. I got Humberto winning his first championship of his career. I think they're going to do something with Andrade heading into Mania, and it's going to be a little bit interesting to see how they play him into probably a big storyline or something. But I got Humberto winning the U.S. title. It's time for him. He's a great talent, someone that's young, energetic, and he's got a lot of skill. He's high flying too. He's just the next up and coming Rey Mysterio in a sense. So I got Humberto winning his first championship. Bayley versus Lacey Evans. This is simple for me. Bayley, because I can't see Lacey winning the women's championship right now. Still some work she needs to do on the mic, really. In the ring, she's pretty good. But Bayley, I think they're going to do something with her heading in with Sasha into WrestleMania. So I got Bayley retaining her women's championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sheamus versus Shorty G. Sheamus, simple as that, coming off a return. Simply, he's just been that kind of person. He's just that kind of guy that has the leverage in the back. And he's always going to get a push. Sheamus is always going to get a push. Shorty G, he's great. Chad Gable, gotta love him. But Sheamus is going to eat him alive. The Falls Count Anywhere match. Roman Reigns versus King Baron Corbin. You bow down to your king, but the king will get eaten alive by the big dog. Roman Reigns is going to win this match simply because Roman, heading into the Rumble, is more favorable than Baron Corbin. And also you got that TLC match that left a little bit of a very much sour taste in everyone's mouth, because the match was just god-awful. And I can perfectly agree. The match was not as entertaining as it should have been. Becky Lynch versus Asuka. As much as I want to say Becky's going to retain, Asuka, for me, has to win. Because the man and the women's championship, the Raw Women's title reign, has taken its course. In a way, it's finally taken its course. It's time for it to end. And I can't think of a better person to end the title reign than Asuka herself. Someone that Becky has not defeated, someone that is just absolutely a talent in the ring. She's second to none and deserves one good WrestleMania moment before. Just looking at her now, it's like she has so much talent, she has so much greatness. She's other than Charlotte and other than anybody else, the best women's wrestler probably in the planet, probably in the wrestling world today. And she's so gifted right now as a heel, speaking in her native Japanese language. And Asuka is just so great at just being just someone that you can get behind, but at the same time hate, because she's not, one of us. You don't care, really. I mean, you matter for talent instead of, you know, nativeness. I got Oscar winning. The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan in a strap match for the WWE Championship. Daniel could win. Daniel could win. But The Fiend, it's winning. And yes, I'm calling The Fiend it, not a he, because it is indestructible as fuck and it cannot be beaten. I mean, it can be weakened in a sense, but it's inhuman. It's an alien of some sort. It's an undeniably psychotic side of Bray that's insane and has to be kept strong until WrestleMania. But I got The Fiend winning simply because it's like, hey, Daniel can win, but The Fiend, it's just been the best thing. It's been the driving force of Bray since he's came back, and that's the Universal Championship, I should say. Did I say the WWE Championship? Because if so, I'm very sorry. I mean, I missed the WWE title on SmackDown. It's more used to it. But the Universal Championship is on SmackDown. It looks better. Looks better. But it is retaining its Universal Championship against Daniel Bryan. Bryan, you tried your best, but you're going to die at the hands of The Fiend. For my winner, Royal Rumble match winners. I'm going to start off with the women. Now, I'm down to 3 choices. Sasha Banks, Rhea Ripley, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. Why I say Ronda? Because they could bring her back to, if Becky retains, come back for the Raw Women's Championship and do that one-on-one match that everybody wanted to see. Bayley versus Ronda. Or Becky versus Ronda. But my pick has been this pick for so long, and I am not afraid to say it. I have Rhea Ripley winning the Women's Royal Rumble. She's the best when it comes to all-around women's talent, and I'm not talking about main roster, I'm talking about all-around women's talent. Young, strong, absolutely athletic, a beast. Rhea Ripley wins the Rumble. Rhea Ripley is so talented. She's already won the NXT UK, NXT Women's. She can be the best that anyone can ask for in NXT and in WWE, period. And she's got so much potential, and she's already at that main event status for me when it comes to main roster on the women, when it comes to all-around women in WWE. So Rhea Ripley is my pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble. And finally, for the Men's Rumble, simple as this, Drew McIntyre. It's his damn time. The dude's been working so hard, been booked so goddamn weirdly after leaving NXT with that short championship reign. And now they're building him up as a babyface come on. It has to. Drew has to win the Rumble match. The dude deserves it. He earned this moment more than anybody else. And he deserves to walk out as WWE Champion leaving WrestleMania. The first Scottish-born WWE Champion ever. I have Drew winning the Royal Rumble match. And of course, Brock is entering number 1. I think the person that will eliminate him is The Undertaker. Yeah, I'm going there. The person that eliminates Brock is The Undertaker. That's one of my surprise entrants. Okay, I'm not going to say too much about the Rumble because, you know, I don't feel like going down all those entrants and stuff. But Drew is my pick. Rhea's my pick. They've been my picks since November to win the Rumble. Saying it that way gives me much more credit than I deserve. But those are my predictions for the Royal Rumble. Tonight I'm going live. So I'll be back soon. Other than that, I'll leave some stuff in the description for everyone to look at as I just rest my mind for a little bit. So I'm going to go, and I will see you all at 7 p.m. Whoever joins. Probably nobody. And I'll be alone. If I am alone, it'll be fine because, you know, I was able to do a live stream on the YouTube for once watching wrestling. But I'm going to go. I'm going to relax. I'll see you all soon. Bye.